Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. My name is Charlotte and I use my channel to talk about things that I am doing as I'm aging to help with my health and longevity. I wanted to do a quick video on my 5-week update on Oestra, which is hormone replacement therapy. So if that's not your thing, please feel free to find another video to watch. I will also be answering some questions that I've had in my comments. So first, let's go over the update on Oestra. It's been about 5.5 weeks since I started using Oestra by Inner Balance, and it is a new type of hormone replacement therapy. It's basically just one product that you use that replaces all the other ones that I was using before. I was previously using oral progesterone tablets in the evening, so micronized progesterone, and that was 400 milligrams an evening. I was using estrogen patches, so I used those twice a week. They were 0.050 milligram patches, and I used the lowest dose of compounded testosterone and a vaginal cream to help with my urinary issues that come along with perimenopause. So I'm not officially in menopause yet. I am 48 years old. I have been using hormone replacement therapy for almost 5 years because I started having urinary issues about 5 years ago. And when I say urinary issues, I mean like urgency and frequency, thinking that I had a UTI, but I would go to my provider and I never had a UTI. So it was deeply frustrating. I also had other symptoms related to perimenopause, just increased anxiety, mood swings, hot flashes, night sweats, just sort of like a generalized fatigue. I had insulin resistance. I was gaining a lot of weight every single year that I was unable to get off no matter what I did. I've always been active. I've always had a healthy diet until I entered perimenopause and started having pretty significant sugar cravings. I'm not a fan of sugar, so that was deeply frustrating for me. And when I started using the microdoses of hormone replacement therapy, it sort of helped with a lot of the symptoms that I was having, but not all of them. So the reason that I decided to look into Oestra is because it's different. They don't just microdose you. Dr. Sarah Dockerat, she created Oestra by Inner Balance, and her focus was to give us more of the hormones that we're losing instead of microdosing us, so that we can have the increased benefits. And for me, since I started using Oestra, I have had better sleep, like deeper sleep. I'm not sleeping fully through the night quite yet, but I have had deeper sleep. When I do sleep, I sleep really well. I wake up feeling pretty rested. It's been very convenient to not have to use so many different products and to use this product, consistently. I did start taking breaks and using it after a call that Dr. Sarah Dockerat does. She does like a live for the people who use this product, and she, you have an opportunity to sign up for it, to ask any questions that you have as you're signing up. In addition to, there's a chat feature during the live for people to ask questions. So when I was on the first live, she did talk about taking breaks with Oestra in order for your body to shed your uterine lining. And so I did do that in November. I talked about that in my last video. I also mentioned in my last video that my most profound benefit so far has been like my bladder is healing. And I know that sounds crazy, but that was the first thing that led me to a doctor when I was in perimenopause, was my urinary issues due to perimenopause. The other things I just kind of was trying to handle, like the insomnia and stuff like that, I was just trying to handle on my own. I was trying to use supplements for, the hormone issues that I was having. And that was really, it's such a significant thing for me to feel like my bladder is normal again. I mean, I am so happy about that. So I did talk about that, and in that video, I got a question from somebody asking me to please give the other benefits that I'm having with Oestra. And I just wanted to address that. So with Oestra, I started it after I'd been using hormone replacement therapy for several years. So I can tell you that I've had continued benefits with, you know, the night sweats. Like, I don't have night sweats. I don't have hot flashes. I'm, you know, my skin isn't itchy. My ears aren't itchy. I'm not having as bad a brain fog as I've had in the past. I am still getting those benefits. So I know it's helping with that. I've also noticed that within the last week, I've had less hair shedding. So there are those benefits in addition to my big benefit of the healed bladder. So those are the benefits that I would say, even microdosing hormone replacement therapy with the patch, the pills, the creams, it all helps with all the other stuff. And switching to Oestra didn't affect any of that. It didn't change any of it. I'm still having those benefits. So I think that's why I didn't really talk about them initially, because there are so many issues that come with, you know, perimenopause. I've already listed a lot of the the symptoms that you can have as you're entering perimenopause. And so the microdose hormone replacement therapy that I was taking prior to this helped with the majority of that. So that is my 5th week update on Oestra. I wanted to make sure that I just listed out all the other things that I am experiencing as far as benefits go, because they just haven't changed. They are still good, and I know it's important for people to hear all the additional benefits that I'm still having using hormone replacement therapy. So that's my update. Let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you guys have a good day.